In this self-knit bobbly da baba dee ba doo doo.
Hey, what's up, Lisa?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm sitting here at home. I was looking at some Key and Peele videos. You know who these guys are, Key and Peele?
Yes, I do. They are fantastic.
They're fantastic. They're ridiculous.
Anyway, they're hilarious.
So you work tonight, yeah?
Yeah, I work just about every night.
So, hey, let's talk about some stupid shit like the weather. How are you feeling about it these days?
Mother Nature is on her period and she needs to get over it. She's got some major PMS problems and she needs to fix it. These high days, low days are really fucking with my allergies.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so everybody, listeners, I have an anonymous caller. We're not going to identify who she is, so I'm going to do my best, which is a very good job, by the way, everybody, to not identify her. But we're going to have an awesome conversation because she's got a great personality. So Lisa, the audience has been primed for your presence. So answer any questions that I ask in any way that you want. I mean, they actually don't have to be actually real, because the thing is, people just want to hear interesting stuff, and I'm also curious how you might answer the questions that I ask you. So,
all right, bring it on.
So I know the truth, and I'm going to ask the questions anyway. So Lisa, do you have any children?
I do.
How many?
3.
You have 3 kids. Darn.
Yeah.
So your firstborn, a boy or a girl?
Well, the first 2 were twins. I raised them. They are technically my mother's children, but I raised them.
You are the most amazing guest I've had so far.
I put a lot of time and effort into these kids, I'm telling you. Shielded them from a lot of toxic and narcissist stuff growing up. And then when I got married and moved out, my mother ruined them. So it took me a while to actually find it in myself to have children of my own. And now I have 1 child that I actually produced. Listen, but I feel like I have 3.
Yo, you're one of the most awesome people that I know. And I love how you answered that question just now. This is the best. This is going to be... This is so awesome. All right, so... what's your favorite kind of music? What do you like to listen to?
It really depends on my mood. You know, I'm very music fluid. I like a lot of things. I can go from Cardi B to freaking Alan Jackson country. You know, it really depends on how I feel. If I'm cleaning or like need motivation, it's normally like hard rock, just alternative rock bangers and shit. And if I'm like working out, I like hip hop a little bit more because it's got a steady beat that you can count on and count to. And you know, sometimes sad songs feel good too. You know, that's why I like country.
But wait a minute, you the first thing you mentioned was Alan Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the
Alan Jackson?
Okay, so do you know the album Where Have You Gone?
Yep, he is my favorite country singer. I had a poster of him on my wall as a child. I thought he was the world. He's fantastic.
What's your favorite song off of Where Have You Gone?
I don't know. I have to think about that. Hold on.
Because the man is kind of a legend, and you can't...
You're telling me.
You can't stall us here on your favorite song. Well, I'm going to tell you, do you know Living on Love?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
What about Chattahoochee?
Yeah. That one's good.
So, you know, these are things, a lot of people don't realize that a lot of music. Well, actually, people do know this, but music connects a lot of people.
Yeah.
And music connects a lot of people in ways that they have no idea that it's connecting them. The thing about Where Have You Gone is that that's a really recent album.
It is. He has been a legend for a very long time. And I have to go through his album to reread all the titles to really narrow down which one's my favorite. And I think things that matter.
So here's what's funny, and I'm not a problem who has a. I'm not a person. I said problem. I'm not a person. I'm not a person who has a problem bringing up race. But I have a friend who's black, and his name actually is Alan Jackson. And,
that's awesome.
And he has no idea who Alan Jackson, the country singer, is.
Oh my God, no!
But he only vaguely knows because a lot of people ask him, "Oh, your name's Alan Jackson? Do you know about the country singer?" That's as far as his knowledge goes. It's people saying, "Hey, your name's Alan Jackson. Did you know there's a country singer named Alan Jackson?"
He's so much more than just a country singer, though.
Well,
his songs touch to your heart, and I feel they're a little bit more deeper than some of the more recent country singers, which is all about alcohol and women.
Well,
he actually.
That's where we get to his honky tonk singing and his he's done a lot of stuff that has been kind of mainstream country pop. But
but he also has some really good, insightful ones too.
Well, he's recorded 16 albums, so of course he's going to be insightful somewhere in there.
Hopefully.
I mean, how do you record 16 albums, at least the ones that I know of that have been released, and not at least have some good philosophy? So, by the way, a lot of people don't know this, but he's actually younger than I am. I'm just joking.
No way. Yeah, you got me there. No, hold on.
I heard you pause for a minute. No. No, but our birthdays are very close because his birthday is October 17th and mine is September 17th. So
nice.
We have very close birthdays. So, let's talk. Let's move here. I'm gonna change the subject a little bit. And again, remember, it's creative nonfiction. What kind of work do you do these days, Lisa?
I am mainly a stay-at-home mom. I am blessed with a husband who provides most of everything for us, so I don't have to work if I don't want to. So I'm able to spend these first 4 years with my daughter, and that means everything to me. But I moonlight, if you so wish, as a person who works in the fitness and health industry, I guess you could say.
Well, that's how I met you, and I also met your daughter, and she's one of the most adorable people I've ever met.
She is pretty awesome.
And she's
I'm not one that really likes kids, but she makes people who hate kids think she's pretty fucking cool.
Not only that, she's super advanced for her age. She just turned 5, and I actually watched her climb over a 4.5-foot wall not too long ago.
With no problem.
She was supposed to be in this area that's supposed to confine children. So everybody listening, check this out. So I'm hanging out, at least, there's at least 4.5 feet of wall that's supposed to confine these children in this, child care area. And I come over, I'm talking to Lisa, and Lisa's daughter is in this place, and so, Lisa's daughter and I, we know each other, we've met before, and this little girl scales this wall with zero problems. Like she's You can't call it Spider-Man or a lizard. Like she just came. It only took her 2 steps.
You should see her when she's home.
2 steps.
She actually puts her feet on either side of the opening to the kitchen, and her hands on either side, and she'll actually climb up to the top of the door opening.
Yeah. So that day, I don't know if you remember, but like it was so quick that the provider that was
the attendants couldn't stop her.
They had no idea what was happening, and you mentioned you or somebody mentioned they're like, well, this is not keeping her in here.
Yeah. I doubt anything could really keep her in. She is pretty determined to come get me if she sees me.
You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of like one of these movies where you have like some kind of like badass anti-villain, and like they handcuff the person, right? And the person
and then they like wind up out of the cuffs and they're like, oh yeah, here you
Yeah,
go.
they're cooperating the whole time, right? Not doing anything. They're cooperating. They go to the police station. The whole time their hands are handcuffed behind their back.
And like the Four Horsemen movie, the magic movie.
I don't. Which movie?
The Four Horsemen.
I'm not sure if I remember that.
Oh no, it was called Now You See Me. I'm sorry.
Oh, Now You See Me. But so the point is, right, that they have their hands behind their back the whole time. They agree to go into questioning and all this other stuff like that.
They could get out there anytime they wanted to.
Yes, and then the person says, "Okay, well, you're free to go," and they're like, and they move their hands in front of them, and the handcuffs are open. Said, "I've always been free to go." I've always been free to go. That's what your daughter did, basically. She was like, because you and I had just finished training, and then we went over there, and you went to go pick her up, and she was so peacefully just hanging out, talking behind the wall, and then as soon as she knew that you were there to pick her up, she just jumped up, and I was like, "What the hell is going on?" And she basically said to everybody, "I could have left whenever I want." And that, I thought, was amazing. I thought that was so awesome. So,
and I'm so nonchalant about it because this happens quite frequently that she's...
Yeah, but because she actually did it with 0 effort. And I was just like, wait a minute, that wall is taller than you by at least 6 inches. And you put your hand up, you crawled over it.
She has actually jumped from over a 6-foot high playground. She jumped from the top of it before and stuck the landing.
So here's the thing: when she's in, that child care program, she's basically agreeing. She's choosing to stay there because if she doesn't want to, she could leave anytime.
Yeah. Come find me.
Because even the front door, the front entryway to going in and out of this child care program is actually even a little bit shorter. Yeah, it's locked, but it's actually a little bit shorter than the area she was in. So I said, okay, I see you, Spider Girl. And she's so adorable, by the way, and so smart. Like she's one of the smartest, little angels I've ever seen. Every time she sees me, she wants me to give her a workout, and she has so much energy. And man,
yeah, she's always looking for you. She's like, "Where's Hakeem? Is Hakeem gonna work me out today?"
Such a sweet little thing. So we're gonna work out tomorrow. And how does your body feel? Are you feeling all right? Are you doing okay?
It was really sore. What's today? Thursday. It was a really sore Wednesday. So this morning I took a hot bath and tried to get going, but these allergies really took over my head.
Yeah, so that's a problem.
I had to sleep all freaking day, and it was horrible. And of course, Sophie, she's too precious. She knows I don't feel good. She's very quiet. She's very calm. She lays with me on the couch and rubs my head. Very caretaking. And I'm like, I'm supposed to be the one taking care of you, little girl. You're not supposed to be doing this.
Yeah.
Nathan got home early, so.
But you know, she has an awareness that I haven't seen in a long time. Like, she has a very caring nature about her. And,
yeah.
And it's very.
I'm always trying to instill that a little bit deeper too. Because when she does something to somebody else, it's not just don't do that. It's how would you like it if somebody did that to you?
Yeah, but she's also very advanced, is what I mean. Like, she seems to be more aware than most people her age would be, but at the same time, she also has that very distracting, childlike spirit that doesn't allow her to concentrate for very long. And so,
yeah.
I see, yeah.
Yes. She definitely has the attention span of a gnat.
You know the word that just came to my mind? I don't know if this is the correct term, but the word rambunctious, for some reason, just popped into my head.
She is first to get up and run and do something, and always the last person that wants to leave.
But she's so cute. She's so cute. How the hell? She is like the cutest thing ever. Anyway, you know, I'm gonna see her. Is she coming tomorrow when we come train? You're gonna drop her off at the.
Of course, she's coming tomorrow. What are you talking about?
All right, cool. So I'm gonna also, because I know she's probably gonna ask me, but I'm also gonna give her at least a 5-minute window of exercise so that I can train her for a little bit. Yeah.
She'll love that.
And I'm
make it hard.
I'm gonna exactly.
Take up slabber.
I'm gonna make it hard so that by the time you guys get home, she's gonna be like, "Mom, I want to go to sleep."
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
You know better.
That's not gonna happen. We can go to one of those trampoline parks.
Yeah.
And jump for over 2 hours.
What?
And she'll come home and still want to do something.
But she just turned 5. She's an old lady. What are you talking about?
I have no energy for her.
Oh man, you do. You know, you have the best energy, actually. By the way, so don't even, trip on that. Like, I've never seen. A lot of people actually don't have as much energy as you do, which is interesting because, as a trainer, most of the people that I look at are mostly rehabilitation clients. I almost said patients. Are mostly rehabilitation clients. And even though you have a few of those things that you need to be rehabilitated, you're actually like pretty much dead center between what would be called rehabilitation and sports performance.
That sounds fancy.
Yeah, I know. But that's where you are. So, because you have the ability to perform in a sports-oriented situation, at the same time, you have a lot of things that need to be rehabbed. And so, even though I'm not throwing you into the fire of sports performance, I'm asking you to do some of those things. But when you do them, you're also rehabbing yourself.
Yeah.
So
I do feel much better now that I started working out with you. My knees don't hurt as much. My feet don't hurt as much.
So that's what I think is very interesting, because I'm also having a very similar experience. You don't know this about me, but for a little while I stopped working out, and then it became very difficult for me to walk downstairs, and it was painful to walk downstairs because I got really heavy and I started walking downstairs, but then I started doing these exercises, the same exact ones that you're doing. And by the way, I'm going to give a shout out to the knees over toes guy. But I started doing
knees over toes.
Yeah, I started doing exercises based on that, and I've started feeling much better. And now you're saying that you're having, well, I'm not going to put words in your mouth, but what would you say the exercises we've done? So less pain.
A lot less pain. Yeah.
And so wait. Did you just say a lot less pain?
A lot less pain.
Okay, so that's interesting. The only thing we're going to have to deal with now are these allergies. So, hey, ladies and gentlemen, Lisa is feeling a lot less pain from the workouts, but now she's getting her ass kicked by flowers. Some plants.
Yeah.
Some plants outside. They're like, look, there was a rose that grew up out of the ground and a lily that was like down the street and a few other ferns and things like that. And they said, they just smacked Lisa in the face with their
Come here, I'm gonna slap you with all this pollen.
with their plant-like evil. Yeah, pollen is a
I know.
crazy element. Pollen is a crazy molecule. So we're going to call it a molecule because that's what it is. It's a molecule. And so people, if you don't know how allergies work, allergies also trigger certain things in a lot of people in the same way that they trigger autoimmune diseases. So allergies basically start to target people's receptors. And even though people might have the same receptors to be able to deal with it, for some reason, these different pollen molecules, they act as if, or at least a person's body responds to them.
And me, as a person who already has an autoimmune problem,
yeah,
it kicks my ass. And what's really fun is I'm still new to this whole allergy shit.
yeah.
I didn't used to have allergies before I had my daughter.
Well, a lot of people didn't. And here's the thing you need to know about having children is that your children actually steal nutrition and a lot of things from your body that make you more susceptible to a lot of things. So,
I know that. I had a wisdom tooth coming in while I was pregnant with her. Didn't drink milk for a week and that tooth stopped hurting.
So what I wanted to say about that
stole my calcium.
yeah. So what I wanted to say about that, I was talking about receptors, is the same thing, is that when a person has an allergy, like you do have a little tiny allergy, but when a person has an allergy, what's a lot of times happening is that a person's normal defense against this microorganism, which is basically a molecule, a person's defense against this molecule is compromised or completely eliminated because of the fact that their hormones, their molecule production system is completely distracted, or something that we call, and I want you to listen to this term very quickly, Lisa, but there's a term called competitive inhibition.
Competitive inhibition?
Yeah, so what happens is that you become allergic to things because your normal defense system is inhibited by the introduction of another molecule. Yeah, and so you can't defend against it because it's like fighting multiple attackers. But what your body does is it attacks the more dangerous one first. So it's fighting the more dangerous one, and so the allergies that you're feeling are actually not the deadly ones. Your body is actually turning to the thing that could make you, lights out forever.
My body's actually attacking myself on purpose, though.
Yeah, and instead, though, you're feeling the effects of the things that are actually not lethal, and it's hard to understand.
But it kills good things too on me. Yeah,
but that's what your allergy is actually doing. It's protecting you, and I know it sucks. It hurts. It feels like crap. But anyway, that's my 2 cents about that. So here's the thing. You're still actually though not giving up. I talked to you tonight earlier, and we talked, and you said, yeah, I'm gonna work out with you tomorrow. So is that still true? Are we still gonna work out later?
Oh yeah.
Well, actually not later, because right now it's 11:37 our time. So after the clock strikes midnight, though, so you're still coming.
Yeah.
You're still
Yeah.
gonna. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I still gotta go.
All right.
She's been cooped up all day because I couldn't do anything today, so definitely gotta let her have some fun time.
Oh my gosh, Lisa, I've never heard you like this before.
Huh.
I feel like I'm so disturbed. It sounds like you're gonna die. You need to wake up. Like I don't even want to say that. I'm not trying to put these suggestions, but girl, oh my
That's
god,
such a lifesaver over here.
what are you doing? Because I saw you earlier tonight, and I was like, yo, your energy is so off. And I started talking to you. I'm like, damn, I don't. So here's the thing. I've been sick before, and I've had lots of problems, but I can't even imagine what you're feeling right now, because you've not only, had conversations with me, but you did a whole shift at work.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so here's the order. Here's how it goes. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, listening right now. So Lisa, not only so I saw her at work earlier. So she worked, and I talked to her.
5-hour shift.
Yeah, and I said, okay, so you're doing that 5-hour shift. I stopped her a couple times and talked to her, and then she went home. And then she called me because I asked her. And that's what's so crazy. You know how many people I've contacted and they're just like, fuck you. Like you actually called me back, which is, I'm very thankful for. Because everybody else was like, I'll talk to you next week, or I'll talk to you tomorrow, or blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I normally stay up for a bit before I go to bed after work anyway. It takes me a bit to wind down.
These people are going to be so jealous that they didn't. You know how people are, Lisa?
Yeah, they say they'll do something, but they never actually do it.
Yeah, but not only that, but then they only start to reach back out to you when they're like, oh, wait a minute, he's famous now. Let me return his phone call after 9 years.
Right.
But you've been good. Anyway, so listen, I know that you need to go to sleep, and I definitely do not want to, keep you here any longer. It's been fun. You're great, and I totally appreciate you.
I still don't know what I would be doing. I just be scrolling around through TikTok, just.
All right. So are you sure? Are you ready to take a rest tonight?
I don't know. I got maybe 5 more minutes in me.
All right, Lisa. So you're one of the coolest people I know. I totally appreciate you just having this chill conversation with me. I hope we can do it again.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah. And,
you let me know.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow morning. We're going to work out.
Definitely. Yeah.
And so how have the workouts been for you? I mean, have they helped or no?
They have helped. They have helped immensely. My body feels sore the next day, which makes me, feel like, oh, you actually did something a little bit more than you thought you did, which is nice. Sometimes I feel like I'm just moving. What am I doing here? What am I doing? And then the next day I'm like, oh, damn. Oh, I didn't know I had a muscle there. Ooh, yeah, that's a little tender.
Oh, so I'm waking stuff up. You're waking up.
You most definitely are. You're waking a lot of stuff up.
Wow.
And a lot of stuff I didn't know that was a part. And I'm like, oh, shit, okay. Gotta be careful about that one now.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that you continue to allow me to work with you.
Oh, no, it's my pleasure.
You're one of the
Truly,
best.
Truly, the privilege is all mine. You're the one that's taking time and working with me.
I appreciate you. You're cool. So, anyway, enough of this fluff, because I'm going to see you tomorrow, and I'll have enough time to, to give you accolades and also smack you on the top of your head.
Yep. Make sure my feet are centered.
Yeah, make
I'm
make
not
sure the feet
tripping
are,
over them again.
yep, make sure the feet are centered. Make sure you're awake, you're alive, you're breathing. You know, because sometimes you start to cancel out. I don't know what you do, but it's like you're like, okay, things start getting hard, and I think you try to go to like this wonderful place, and it's like, wake up, Lisa. You can't go to you got to be here right now. This is what we're doing.
Stay away from the light.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. All right. So and so tomorrow you're gonna bring the little one. She's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Too?
Yeah. Always. She's always with me.
All right. That's awesome. All right. Well, you know, you have a great night. Have a great evening. I hope you sleep well.
You too.
Tell the hubby I said hello. He probably doesn't want to hear from me tonight, but you know.
Not tonight. Not when he has to get up early.
Yeah. So, but you know, tell everybody I said hello, and of course, you'll have that opportunity to tell them I said hello tomorrow morning because we're gonna meet and we're gonna do some good stuff. So.
Sounds good. I'll see you then.
All right. Bye bye.
It was a pleasure talking to you.
For sure. All right. Sleep well.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Later.
Bye.